Thought I'd kind of catch up with Jim. We've been working on the bike now for a couple of weeks without anything going on as far as video, so we're just kind of catching up now. Frame's back, and we're just going to walk in and see what the guys are doing. You're on.
You see, we cut out the rails going from the back to the front, and the square loop that used to be here ground all this out. And that's so that you'll be able to have easier access once this is a completed bike to get the engine in and out. Ah, you say, but you've compromised the strength of the frame. Not so fast, grasshopper. We made a whole bunch of these little deals, and they come in two pieces. See how cool that goes in? We'll rosette weld that, then we'll surface weld it. It's mounted on a bolt here. Take the bolts out from the one in the back. The whole frame rail will pull right out. Easy access to Mr. Motor. Or Eminem. And I'm a rapper. You see, we cut out the rails going from the back to the front, and the square loop that used to be here ground all this out. And that's so that you'll be able to have easier access once this is a completed bike to get the engine in and out. Ah, you say, but you've compromised the strength of the frame. Not so fast, grasshopper. We made a whole bunch of these little deals, and they come in two pieces. See how cool that goes in? We'll rosette weld that, then we'll surface weld it. It's mounted on a bolt here. Take the bolts out from the one in the back. The whole frame rail will pull right out. Easy access to Mr. Motor. Or Eminem. And I'm a rapper. Flip this up. Bitch! Okay, Zane, I have to, now turn the bolt. Put some PB blaster on it and it'll screw right out.
Well, I got it on there. I already did that.
Sure. There you go. It's threaded out the bottom, and then the nut is to ensure. Before you remove your shaft.
Just a minute. I didn't get it.
You suck.
You got it. You gotta wait till it's set up.
Yeah. All of a sudden, this guy's Discovery Channel went back to that shit, right? Cool.
Well, you know, I tried to shoot some shit here.
Cool.
Showing you guys working on.
Officially done with this motor.
They're taking parts off the motor for the old motor that came out of the junk to put on a new one. Little flanges and shit like that.
Kickstand.
Kickstand.
Kickstart shit on there.
Oh, kickstart. I was corrected there.
Yeah. The kickstand we've already unceremoniously removed from the bike via the fucking fire torch. The fire wrench did its job.
Don't forget to clean it.
Here, let me move it. I'll turn it over for you. Some of these, like some of these here, where you see it when you turn it over, it's friggin' great. I'll tell you this though, if you want to know how light the bike is, when we're done with this thing.
Okay, Jim, tell me about what you're doing now.
We're removing all the brackets now. It's cut and grind. You look at where the shift or the brake pedal bracket used to be and stuff. We'll take that, remove it, put a new rounded full metal slug in there so that you have a nice round frame. All these will make it look like they were never there. When you see how nasty they are, then you look down here, a bracket just like this was right here, and you can't even tell it was ever there. This is where the kickstand mount was, and you'll be able to see when we're done, you'll be able to see how clean that looks. Same with all these mounts. We'll photograph them all so everybody can see how they're done. But if you're wanting to know how to cut a bracket off, right here's your answer. Cut along the seam of the weld, just deep enough till you can see it warm up on both sides. And you'll see it, because the thinner it gets, the bluer it'll get. Once it's blue, then you just take a screwdriver, it'll crack right along. You don't cut into your metal. You ain't got to go back and finish weld. So you still have a great piece of metal, original frame, no touch-up. That's how the pros do it. You folks at home, cut away. Waste your time. See if I can. I'm just trying to help us.